Now, a turn from men's basketball to women's basketball. This one nobody's celebrating, though. Not this story. Here's why. This is about a coach who's taking it upon herself to tell her players what they can and cannot be. CNN's Kara Finstrom now on what people around the country are calling a blatant case of discrimination.
Stevenson for three.
Women's college basketball, a joy for some. For others, it's brought terrible heartache.
When I was cornered, I had no choice but to say that I was leaving the team.
The new documentary Training Rules claims the shadow of homophobia hangs over the women's college game. The film explores Penn State's women's program during its 27 years under Coach Rene Portland. She turned the school into a national powerhouse and allegedly made no secret of her team policy. No drinking, no drugs, no lesbians. In a 1986 interview with the Chicago Sun-Times, Portland said of homosexuality, "I will not have it in my program." The film includes interviews with 7 former Penn State players and assistant coaches who claim discrimination.
Rene explained to all of us that we weren't to talk to a lesbian, and if we were a lesbian, she specifically said, "I will take your scholarship away, and you will never play basketball again."
Jennifer Harris, another former player in the documentary, challenged Portland in 2005. Harris, who says she is straight, sued the university and Coach Portland, alleging she was a victim of harassment and discrimination, dismissed from the team because Portland thought she was gay. Penn State settled the lawsuit. Its internal investigation found Portland created a hostile, intimidating, and offensive environment for Harris. The university's president mandated anti-discrimination changes, and in 2007, Portland resigned. But the controversy goes on, and there are lawsuits pending against other universities.
We thought this case would be a really good example and a lens through which to view the whole issue of homophobia in women's sports.
Sid Ziegler, co-founder of Outsports.com, which reports on gay and lesbian athletes, agrees.
We've heard a lot of bad stories about women coming out of the closet and getting kicked off of teams, coaches being fired for being lesbian.
Penn State declined our request to discuss the film or the settlement of the suit, but did say right now we are very happy with the state of the women's basketball program. Liz McGovern, who was on Portland's coaching staff, says she decided to come forward in the documentary to help future lesbian athletes.
I used to call my parents and cry. This is not why I got into coaching, because I saw the harm it was doing. You live the lie, and it's really hard to do that.
Now, we did try to reach Coach Rene Portland for comment, but were unsuccessful. Numerous other media outlets have tried to reach her since that lawsuit was settled. They've also been unsuccessful. But we can tell you, Rick, that at the time she did make a brief statement saying that she believed the university's investigation was flawed.